A Russian soldier mistook a group of Ukrainian soldiers from the 3rd Assault Brigade for his own. The soldiers asked him if he was ours, and when they did not get an answer, they immediately pacified him.
Хлопці свої? Свої?
Attack drone company Ronins of the 65th Mechanized Brigade took down another wave of Russian assault forces, likely in the Robotine area. A Russian soldier films a drone that hit his vehicle. He was lucky. The warhead did not explode.
So, bro, this is such a mess. I don't know what to do with it. It's still making noise. Damn. Let's check it out. It's over there. It won't explode, I'm curious. Oh man. Oh man, Farad, no way.
In a recent article for the Henry Jackson Society, an extract of which was published by Kiev Post, David Kirichenko drew attention to the increasingly significant role artificial intelligence is playing on the battlefield in the war in Ukraine, particularly in enhancing the ability of drones to target the enemy. According to articles in Time magazine and the UK's Forces News Military Issues website, the leap forward that AI has provided Ukrainian drones has increased their hit rate from below 50% in 2023 to nearer 80% this year. Much of this is put down to the impact of AI software provided by the US-based company, Palantir, who Time has dubbed the AI arms dealer of the 21st century. An example of the technology's success is the Saker reconnaissance drone, in which Palantir's AI software is embedded. The drone is said to be able to independently identify personnel, tanks, armored vehicles among other targets, and feed that information to its command post to select when to hit the enemy and with which weapons. However, the critical edge comes from the ability of the AI to learn, and for Ukrainian operators to train the software further. It is said that Saker can now distinguish Russian soldiers simply by their uniforms, their weapons and equipment, and even by the way they move after being fed countless videos of Russian operational forces. The Saker has a range of 10 kilometers and an inertial guidance system, which doesn't rely on GPS for navigation, making it far less susceptible to jamming. Over the last 12 months, the increase in electronic warfare, countermeasures on the battlefield has heavily impacted the successful strike rate by drones. Field reports said that for newly qualified UAV pilots, the hit rate became as low as 10%, while even the most experienced operators were struggling to achieve a 50% success rate. However, with the advent of Palantir's AI, which according to the Forces News report is used to power nearly all of Ukraine's drones used for artillery targeting, this can be raised to nearer 80%. The Palantir software is designed to collate data gathered by a number of sources, including human intelligence, drones, radar, thermal imaging, and so on, that can detect movement on the battlefield and the sources of artillery fire. Palantir's AI modeling then processes the data and will offer a variety of targeting options for commanders to exploit. Kirichenko says AI-equipped drones are leveraging technology to counter both Russia's superior personnel numbers and larger quantities of systems and weapons. He believes that in doing so, Ukraine has really defied the narrative that a much bigger power will overwhelm a much smaller nation. However, he does voice a note of caution concerning some of the moral aspects associated with the explosion in AI use. He asks, what if AI is able to recognize the Russian military simply by their movement, even when out of uniform, and could it then distinguish between Russian civilians? He says that Ukrainian and Western forces would probably take that into account and hold its fire, but says that the Russians, based on the way they have acted up to now, probably wouldn't. He argues that there is also a danger in giving AI-equipped drones and other battlefield systems too much autonomy, because he feels that AI isn't always able to assess the nuances on the battlefield that a human operator can, a potentially dangerous blind spot that could lead to errors of judgment, particularly when you consider the similarities between much of the equipment and weaponry deployed by both sides. Nevertheless, he argues that the AI revolution is only going to continue and accelerate, for which Ukraine needs to ensure that it stays ahead in the development of this new technological frontier. As Forces News writes, the war of the future is likely to be as much about algorithms as armor. A rare Canadian LAV 6.0 ACSV Super Bison in service with the Armed Forces of Ukraine. The Security Service of Ukraine has arrested a suspect from Central Asia in Kiev, believed to be affiliated with the ISIS and wanted by Interpol. The SBU did not specify the nationality nor the date of the arrest. The SBU's press release said the suspect entered Ukraine prior to Russia's 2022 invasion using false documents and identity and spent time in the Middle East prior, helping transport ISIS recruits to Syria.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.